Oh yes. Oh yes indeed. Arsenal 1, United 1. Arsenal 3, United 5 on penalties. We are live. This is your instant live reaction. Jay would normally be with me tonight going over everything from the game. I'm sure he is gutted, but he is poorly sick. Can't eat pudding in bed at the moment, so I'm doing this solo. So what I'm going to do tonight is give you lots, every one of you amazing subscribers on Forever United TV, the chance to get your thoughts in. I want your reactions, your initial comments. Pick me a player out. Tell me who you want bringing up on the screen. Right there, bottom corner of your screen, all of the player performances stat-wise from the day and everything from the Emirates. Give the video a like because you are a United fan and you are buzzing your ass off right now because we have just fed Arteta another trophyless season in his own backyard. And remember last time Ruben Amorim beat Arteta? I'm sure it was with Sporting on penalties in the same end. Oh, God, it just... sweet as. I love that. And there were obvious reasons that I loved it. We was on Big Up, we was doing a watch along. I lost it. I completely lost my head. I'm not even embarrassed to say it. Well, I'm embarrassed with myself because I did completely lose my shit. But I'm not embarrassed as a Man United fan. That was the biggest embarrassment for the PGMOL and so-called one of the Premier League's so-called best teams in the league. Wow. United were up against it there today. That was 10 against 12 for 70 minutes. Well, let's be honest. It was 11 against 12 from the kickoff with how pathetic, absolutely pathetic, that refereeing performance was today. But you know what? Against all odds, United came together. We were united for a change. This was our Manchester United. This is what Ruben's been asking for. This is everything that we've needed. And to take down one of the good teams, to take down one of the best, this is it. Let's look at what Ruben Amorim has done so far. Yes, we've had some nightmares. These players haven't switched on in certain small games. But let's be honest, Ruben Amorim right now is going away to City, beat them. He's going away to Anfield and drew with Liverpool, should have beat them. He's been away twice to Arsenal within his first 2 months and them games against Liverpool and Manchester City and come out of it with his head held high. We're into the 4th round. We've got Leicester at home. I think United go through. This is a cup run again for United. The season has officially started for Ruben Amorim today, and that team is 100% behind him. Wow, what a team performance there today. Get your comments in the live chat, everybody. We are going to do a quickfire live show. I want your reaction. Give me some comments straight out there. Jag73, De Ligt was outstanding. The whole defence was excellent. Look at Harry Maguire's stats on the screen right there, everybody. Just look at him. Absolutely phenomenal. Like literally, looking at that there, 7 duels out of 8. Look, it's brilliant. 88%, 2 tackles, 1, 7.3 out of 10. Today, that man was immense. You know what? My favourite moment in that game today, was when Harry Maguire lost his shit and went for Kai Havertz. And then Manuel Ugarte came in behind and backed him up as well. We're fighting for each other again. We're giving the fans something to grip, something to get a hold of, giving the fans belief. That's what it is. These United fans believe again now. I feel and I can feel it inside. I know what's been cooking. I've just been waiting to see it on the pitch. We got a glimpse of it last week against Liverpool. And today, I said it then in the opening, 70 minutes with 10 men. At a place where we never win. Sir Alex Ferguson struggled to win at the Emirates. And Ruben's done it. With 10 men. And so-called players that really don't want to be at Manchester United or are not good enough. Can you imagine what this man will do if you back him and you give him money in the summer? Just let that sink in. There is no way through that there for Arsenal. That defence was rock solid. Build from the back. Build a foundation, they say. Then go from there. Then add your flair players. And man, if you give this man a striker, oh my God, hold on to your hats. United are challenging again. Seriously. My voice has gone just out of sheer pure emotion. I've got very heavy rum right now. Very much needed after that game, honestly. But, yeah, got Harry Maguire right there. I mean, we'll start with Harry Maguire. I mean, he deserves the plaudits today, but I've not even looked at some of these stats yet. I'm just going to bring them up as we go along. But that's Harry Maguire. Let's have a look at his defensive partner, Matthias de Ligt, because he was on a different level altogether. And that just doesn't do him justice right there. The stats are calling Matthias de Ligt's rating a 6.9 out of 10. No, I'm not having that. He's better than that. And like stats can back up a certain degree of action from the game. I think they can. But like Martinez, for instance, let's have a quick look at Martinez. Like he gets a 6.6. No, I'm sorry. Like this is a different type of game today. And the stats, I think, prove my point in that they had to deal with pure emotion in that game there today. Kobbie Mainoo again there, hauled off in the end because we had to freshen things up. And again, another 6.6. Don't agree with that. Manuel Ugarte, 6.5. Are you absolutely joking me? Mazraoui gets a 7.2. You're probably scraping it there. Stats don't tell you everything in football. They really don't. Garnacho is one of the highest rated players on the game right now. That's not true. Bruno Fernandes with his goal, he doesn't even get a better rating than Garnacho. You see what I mean? Rasmus Højlund today, 6.5. They're just the stats alone. They're just what we're looking at from what's been done. They're the statos. And when I talk about stats, when I talk about everything that how stats can be manipulated, I think that's point proven there. Because that game was won on pure emotion, determination, grit, blood, sweat and tears. That's what that performance was. There was nothing pretty about it. But I think we got the get-go from the start of that game. I think we understood very, very quickly that we were up against it there today as a Manchester United side. We really was. And we stuck by each other and battled through it. Keep your comments coming in, everybody. I'm going to get through a few donations and super chats first of all. Aminor says we need to back this manager in January transfer window. I wish we could. Caster Plessis, thank you for the super chat. Plessis, I think that's how you say it. Can you agree that Matthias de Ligt is the most underrated and most disrespected defender in England? Honestly, they can keep underrating him and disrespecting him, mate. If he keeps putting in performances like that, he has been our unsung hero all season, Matthias de Ligt. He has been outstanding, absolutely brilliant. And I just want everyone to recognise how important he has been for Ruben Amorim since he's come in. He was brilliant again today. Another class performance from Matthias de Ligt. It really was. Thanks for the memberships as well, Caster Plessis. I think that's how you say it, or Plessis. Pronunciation may be out. Very happy to see Xerxes slowly gaining confidence with the manager and fans. He's going to improve and become a very important part of this team. How perfect was it that Joshua Xerxes stepped up and took that penalty as well? How perfect was it that it was him who got the winning penalty? Bayindir, the chips were down. Everyone was worried about what Bayindir might do. Like, honestly, he didn't fill me with much confidence, but from that moment, that second half took off for him. And wow, did he not deserve that man of the match? Wow, there was no one on that pitch that deserved it more than him. For everything that's happened so far, the critique, and here's a question I want to pose to the chat as well. And I've asked this in my match reaction video as well. Like, does Altay Bayindir go to Manchester United #1? Does he stay in between the sticks for the Southampton game on Thursday? I'm keeping him in. I am keeping him in. Kyle says, de Ligt, man of the match, Colossus today, 9.5 today. He was outstanding. He really was. Andy Oates says, if we get beat but give 100%, I can take it. But under Ten Hag, we did not give 50%. Believe in Ruben. Just please, everyone, give him time to build his team and shift all of the dead wood. He's doing it now already. I give this man time and money, and he will take United back to the top. De Ligt was awful against Ipswich, mate. He got bullied all match by Delap. Where has this version of him been all season? It's been there all season, mate. He picked out one game. Seriously, come on. You really want to criticise De Ligt for something he did about 2 months ago after what you've watched today? Come on, mate. Seriously. Agate was solid as well. That spine is looking good. We just need that vital striker. We need more than a striker. Everybody knows this. If you add the players that we all know we need, if you add the wing-backs, if you add the number 8, if you add the 10, the 9, then you are talking a whole different ballgame of a team there. You really are. You really are. I'm just going to go into a few things that have been said after the game as well. I'm just going to get into some quotes right now. Manchester United have knocked Arsenal out of the FA Cup more times than any other club. I love beating Arsenal, honestly, especially on their own turf. Altay Bayindir is the first Premier League goalkeeper on record since 2013-14 to save a penalty in both normal time and in a shootout in the same FA Cup game. Ruben Amorim, straightforward quote after the game. Check this out, everybody. It was a good day, but now I'm thinking of the next game. God, I love this man. I love this man so much. Let's forget about that. Bayindir on 2 penalties saved. He was saying, I just want to help everyone at this great football club. You have to be ready at every second if you are a Manchester United player. Absolutely brilliant. Ruben Amorim on Joshua Zirkzee. 3 weeks ago, he had a small problem with the fans. Today, and every time he comes on the pitch, you feel that support from the fans. And now he has the last penalty. Life is like that. You have to continue to be humble and work every way. Continue to be humble. Oh, there's that again. I love it. Just has to be around an Arsenal win, doesn't it? Ruben Amorim asked if Marcus Rashford will ever play a club for the club again. Oh, for God's sake, stop asking him that fucking question. I don't know. We will see. He is a player of Manchester United. He loves the club. But I have to make choices. It is what it is. There you go. Fuck off. See, sorry for swearing, everyone. But why are you even asking that question, you tool? For God's sake. Ruben Amorim is just 2 months of being in charge of Manchester United. In 2 months, he's beat Man City at the Etihad, drew at Anfield against the best team, beat Arsenal with 10 men at the Emirates. There you go. That's our manager right now. That is our manager. Ruben Amorim, today was amazing. Today we were amazing on set pieces. Yes, we were. We were. Andrew Madley reveals that he was a boyhood Arsenal supporter. Someone's posted that on social media. Why is this man even reffing this game? Absolute disgrace. Just a quick one on Harry Maguire as well. Just wanted to big that up again. Harry Maguire, 100% successful take-ons, 100% aerial duels won, 75% ground duels won, 50 total touches, 11 clearances. Need I say any more? When you talk about defenders, when you talk about backs to the wall, when you talk about leaders like Ruben Amorim wanted, there is your man right there, right? And when the chips are down, and you've got 2 players like Harry Maguire and Matthias de Ligt at your backline, you look around at them and what they were doing, how they were crunching into tackles again. Do you know what? United didn't whimper away into that pathetic little boy team that we have been under Erik ten Hag today. We stood up and were counted like men today. We stood up to that adversity. The best moment in the game, I said it before, Harry Maguire losing his shit because he'd been hard done to. And do you know what? I've said it in my match reaction. I went in on it. But that stupid Tangerine Satsuma with a whistle in his mouth literally tried to win the game for Arsenal there today. And United dealt with it. Let's not even go into the pathetic performance from the officials and what was happening there today. The dives and the cheats and the time wasting from corners and every single set piece that Arsenal had trying to lure Manchester United into that trap that every team and for some reason every official on the planet right now is falling for. They dealt with it. Arsenal are beatable. Arsenal are pathetic. They really are pathetic. What a horrible football club. And you know what? Them fans got what they deserved today. So I can picture the scene right now outside the Emirates. Fans shouting with props in front of the camera. Going mad about Arteta and why he's not good for this football club. And the officials and everything else. Shut up. Shut up. You're not going to win the league. You're not going to win anything with Mikel Arteta. It's as simple as that. Deal with it. I do know some good Arsenal fans, by the way. And it's not all of them. But you know the ones I'm talking about. And yeah, they deserve their day today. They deserve it. And you know what? We will just revel in it. And I am going to do all week up until the Southampton game. Like when Ruben Amorim said there, we have to focus again. The perfect day, the perfect match, the big occasion. It's all right getting up for them games, but if you're not up for the next game, the simple bread and butter games against a Southampton at home, or a Brighton at home, or a Fulham away, which are coming up before the end of this month, with Rangers, Steaua Bucharest, and I'm not even sure. I think that's it, actually. All coming up in the next few games. If you're not up for them, these days count for absolutely nothing. You have to use this. I said it before the game. Use this game as momentum. Use this game as your moment in the season. Do you know what? The FA Cup isn't as valuable anymore. But do you know one thing it is? It's an avenue into the Europa League. And right now, United can't be too choosy. Look, let's go on a cup run. Let's win the Europa League. Let's win the FA Cup. Let's get 2 more trophies in. Let's get into the Champions League. Let's move as high up that table as we possibly can. Let's get into some more of your comments and see how you're feeling right now about the season. Has that encouraged you even more? Do you feel like United can make even more out of this season right now? Best match ever by Maguire, says Retro77. Harry Beckenbauer, Delict, Maldini, said Rudresh. No time for negatives. Celebrate today, 100%, mates. Maguire is better than Maldini. What a player. Let's get more in. Tarifi says people need to get what Amorim is about and see he's not about big spending. He's about bringing the best out of his players and will find good players for free prices. Not completely free. No, he needs investment. There are some players that won't work for him, definitely. But you are right in some parts of that. Toby Collier, when he came on today, guys. Like, Toby Collier, seriously. Wow. And I think it was Leo who came on with me in the live watch-along. And he said, what does that say about Casemiro? When you've got a game like that going down and you bring Toby Collier on instead of Casemiro, Casemiro's done. Casemiro is finished at Manchester United. I think that said everything you needed to know. Credit to Lenny Yoro stepping up. 18, 19. Hardly kicked a ball for United yet, but scores a penalty. And man, we have got some serious characters in this team right now. And we have got Bottle. You just knew we were going to win that penalty shootout, didn't you? You knew we were going to win it. Bendy was superb today, but his distribution was awful. But what a game, what a save. Look, distribution can be improved. I think he needs to be in goal. I think this team feel really confident behind him, or with him behind them. And I would just roll along that. I would definitely take that now. Same old Arsenal. Always cheating, says Barry. Couldn't have said it any better. That line was never truer sang in a game than what was there today and what we were watching. Was it not? Honest to God, that was embarrassing for Arsenal today. It really was embarrassing. I just want to look at Collier, actually, and his stats when he came on. Like 6.7, 39 minutes he got on the pitch today, Collier. He played a big part in there. Like 7 passes, passing accuracy 57%, duels 3 of 7. He wasn't really on the pitch to conduct. He was there to solidify and do a job. And he did do a job. At Diallo, oh my God, Ahmad, he come on again. He's just a breath of fresh air, isn't he? He really is a breath of fresh air, that kid. And Xerxes almost winning it. Wow, that would have been superb. But do you know what? I think quite fitting in the end. I wouldn't have wanted that game to peter out into anything than what it did. I really did enjoy the fact that we beat them on penalties. And we made them suffer. We made them suffer so long, didn't we? Why is that mic down like that? Sorry, everybody. I think my mic is slightly down. Let me just check this quickly and get it up. Won't be a second. Sorry, everyone. 1 sec. I think we've got that back up now, haven't we? Why is that doing that? Sure, Mike. Let's get it up. I think we're there now. Yeah, that's better. Sorry about that, everybody. I think it's all set right now. So we're getting to some more. Gabriel Jesus looks to have suffered a serious knee injury at Manchester United this afternoon. The Brazilian left the field on a stretcher in a serious pain. If the Gunners didn't need an attacker before, they definitely do now. And yeah, I mean, looking at that, he's injured himself trying to take Bruno out. I've just seen a tweet from Lee Gunner 5 years ago. I told you 5 years ago. Oh, he has been a big one in getting Arteta out of the door at Arsenal. But I feel right now, I think everybody's realising that Arteta at Arsenal is just not going to do it. Arteta is never going to be able to do it at Arsenal. And I think his time is coming to an end. I said before the game, like, I don't want to get into Arsenal too much on this show, but like, serious questions have to be asked about Mikel Arteta right now and how he moves forward with this team, because I don't see it. Anthony Ong, thank you so much for the gifted memberships. I love that, mate. Tomo in Thailand, nearly 2 a.m. here, and Thailand buzzing with our victory today. You're not sleeping much, Tomo. Believe me, mate. You're on cloud 9 after that performance today. Biggest testament to Amorim presently. It's not like we are seeing improvement in players per se. In my opinion, I can see structure and players being forced to learn it. This season is an assessment, but we can still progress in this season. That's it. That performance showed the lads are getting what Amorim is asking for. He definitely is getting a tune out of these players right now. Look, it's not swashbuckling, free-flowing football. It's not pretty on the eye at times, but we can only work with what we've got. And until he gets his own players in and investment is there at United, then we are always going to suffer. We are always going to suffer in certain games. If we stay tight like that and we stay together as a team, we can beat anyone, though. And that just goes to show. United can take it to that more consistent level, I feel, with more investment in. More scripting than EAF25 future champions. Another super chat in from Kaz Duplessis. Thank you as well. Harry Maguire can rest that oversized melon on his ×4 pillow tonight for a well-deserved rest. What a performance. He must have an absolute banger of an headache tonight. The amount of headers that man won in the box. Oh, he was enormous for Manchester United. He really was. How brilliant was this performance? Adam Amorim has just brought us back to life. Bayindir, yes, he needs to work on his kicking. He just needs time to gel with the team. He has to stay in goal. I think most people are saying that. Please give the video a like if you're loving that performance, everybody. Well over 200 likes. It is madness on match day right now. Everybody is going absolutely mental. And YouTube is blowing up everywhere. Thank you for staying with us on the show as well. Don't forget, on Football Talks after this, we've got the watch along to El Clasico as well. So that's going to be going on. So, wow, yes, absolutely ridiculous as to what is happening and what we've got on today. But do you know what? I wouldn't have wanted it any other way. This is just epic. It's just brilliant. This is everything that this is everything that we've been waiting for as a fan base, I feel, today. And you know what? You don't mind being ill. You don't mind celebrating and over-celebrating. I'm just buzzing for them 8,000 Man United fans. The journey back from London this time is going to be well worth it. Well worth it. Adam channel is growing well and getting better and better. Thank you, Razasfar Wesley. I think that's how that is. Yeah, Razasfar Wesley. I said that right, didn't I? Sorry if I didn't. Bad week for Arsenal out of the League Cup, out of the FA Cup. Yep, it's glorious. Who in England wants United to lose? Don't know what that question is all about. Amorim looks a top manager. He does. I think he's getting it. He's getting everything that Manchester United fans want to see. He's getting everything that this club is about now. And I think that's important. I am definitely giving my man of the match today to Bayindir. He played his part today. I agreed with it. Big saves, brilliant penalty saves. But every single one of them players, I cannot criticise. Only Dalot for jumping in and diving in. That was basically it. Everything else was bang on the money. Absolutely bang on the money. Effort-wise, you cannot complain. And to limit Arsenal to what they had with 10 men, we embarrassed them. We absolutely embarrassed Arsenal today. And it's just the best thing in the world. It really is. It really is. Absolutely love it. I take playing with 10 men every week over playing with 11 men. That include Rashford. Look, when he gets the players he wants in his team, you get a reaction. I think every single player is understanding what Ruben Amorim wants right now. I think everyone is getting it. That's the important thing. Everyone is getting what he wants in terms of effort and application. The system will come. The system will come. Delic got man of the match for me, said Rudvesh. True. Very, very true. Does Bayindir keep his place in goal? That is the poll running right now. 79% of you have said yes, he does keep his place in goal. And you know what? I don't want him. I don't want him to lose his place. I think he deserves it. Performances like that, you deserve to be in goal in the sticks. You really do. And I just feel like right now, I think Amorim will be that type of coach that gives him a chance. I think he will be. I think he'll get his opportunity. He really will. A few more updates coming in from the game as well. Mikel Arteta, this should be funny. Incredible how we don't win that game. The dominance and superiority in relation to the opposition. We didn't get what we deserved. Fuck off, you prick. You absolutely did get what you deserved, you knobhead. I'm just going to say it as it is tonight. I don't care. Sorry about the language, everybody, but shut up, Arteta, you absolute tool. Oh, you get everything you deserve, you idiot. We deserve to win the game by a mile, and we are out. Is he not the most delusional coach ever? Of course he is. You had 70 minutes against 10 men. You couldn't hit a barn door. Seriously, garbage. Against Tottenham, everyone was pointing the finger at Altay. Today, he was our hero. That was Amrim talking about Bayindir again. In the life of a footballer, you have cycles. 1 week can change your whole life. That's from Ruben Amrim talking about Bayindir again. Maguire, great performance and subbed to a standing ovation. That was from Lee Gunner, an Arsenal fan. A lot of Arsenal fans here. This is either a great advertisement for catching clear and obvious errors with VAR, or a great advertisement for the drama and compelling chaos of a game without VAR. Fernandez chucks his boot. So that was Henry Winter, and then Samuel Luckhurst has replied to Henry Winter saying, Fernandez chucks his boot to the ground a second time. Referee needs to get a grip. Booked Martinez when it wasn't warranted, and didn't book Gabriel for cynical tugback on Højlund when the ball went out of play. I picked up on both of them myself, actually. Referee Andrew Madler should be embarrassed. Jesus goes off injured to cheers from United fans after fouling Fernandez, yet got away without conceding a free kick. Yeah. Oh my God. Right. Here we go. That is it, everybody. I'm going to finish up there because I'm going to jump across to El Clasico. If you want to continue the Manchester United conversation, you are all more than welcome to come and join me over on Football Talks in a few minutes for El Clasico. For now, everybody, I don't think there's much more to say. Glorious. Watch my instant match reaction back. I just go off on one completely. Go watch it back. That's the next video down on the channel. For now, I just want to say, we've got United back. Thank you, everybody. What a day. I'm going to talk more about this when El Clasico kicks off in just a moment.